Привіт усім, я Logan the Food Striker. І я повернувся з іншим відео. For today's video, I'm heading over to this hidden gem of a store in my city called Mozaika, which is Ukrainian for mosaic. A reference to the fact that this store sells goods from all over Eastern Europe, you know, like a mosaic. Instead of flying over to Eastern Europe, I'm lucky enough to experience some Eastern European delicacies from the comfort of my own city. I know that I won't be as authentic as visiting Eastern Europe, but hey, this show doesn't make enough money to afford flying around the world. Well, not yet at least. Now this shop is owned by a wonderful lady named Irina, and she was happy for me to film in her store, but she didn't want to appear on camera. I think she's just camera shy. So this will be my first time shopping at an Eastern European store. I love to discover new foods, so I'm excited to see what we have here.
Ooh, it's like a fizzy licorice drink. It's not so strong in the licorice flavour, it's actually quite sweet. I could get behind that.
So it was at this point that Irina asked me to stop filming. I thought I was in trouble. It turns out though that Irina had this great idea that instead of me just filming what was on the shelves, I should also film myself trying her food. Irina proceeded to run behind the counter and suddenly started giving me all of these slices of cold meats so fast that I didn't have time to process my thoughts on each one. Now that, my friends, is awesome Eastern European hospitality. All of the meats tasted amazing, by the way. Each has its own unique set of flavors and feels filling to eat. If you love your cold meats like I do, then this place is heaven.
This is Moskovskaya. Moscow sausages.
Awesome.
This one we call it Stolichная.
Stolichna?
Stolichная, yes.
Very nice.
After trying the awesome meats, I then got to try this homemade baked pierogi. There's a nice firmness to the outside and the pastry is crumbly when you bite into it. And there's a sweetness from the apple filling. If you love your baked desserts, then you gotta try this pierogi.
This is my favorite. This is cream fantasy.
Ooh.
Now, I'm usually not a tea drinker myself, but this tea smelled amazing. It has this wonderful, creamy, sweet scent that is pleasant on the nostrils. And even though it smelled sweet, it didn't actually taste sweet. This tea also has a nice floral flavor to it. So of course, I had to buy a box for my mum. It's funny because I felt bad walking around and eating this pierogi because I didn't want to spill crumbs all over Irina's shop. But Irina insisted because to her, it's more important that I'm enjoying her food. What a sweet lady.
Thank you for all of this.
You're welcome.
Now over here in this freezer, we have what look like frozen dumplings, but really they're called pierogi, pelmeni, and vareniki. According to Zita Wally, an Eastern European journalist over at Culture Trip, pelmeni are parcels filled with meat, usually pork or fish, whereas pierogi and vareniki are the same thing. They're just named differently based on what part of Eastern Europe you're from. Apparently, vareniki and pierogi are usually vegetarian. Because I had just spent hours beforehand filming at a vegan festival, I thought that it was appropriate for me to buy some beef and pork pelmeni.
Look at this massive bowl of different teas. What's this one called? This is
Белочка.
Beleshka?
Белочка.
Belechka?
Белочка.
Belechka. Sorry, my Eastern European audiences for butchering pronunciations. Hello. It's mostly chocolatey with a bit of nuts in it. Now the packaging says here that it's candies glazed with chocolate icing with praline body. What is a praline?
It's like gingerbread, but no ginger. They just use honey and some other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I feel so bad because you're giving me all this food.
Usually, if we have time, for example, no customers, like, and someone new coming in shop,
Yeah.
I think it's fun to give it a try. Then people understand. No, I like it or I don't like it.
Let's grab one of these. Oh yeah. I actually kind of prefer these over gingerbread cookies. It says here that there's mint and lemon. It's very subtle mint and lemon flavor. Really good stuff.
Now, the best way to end this shopping trip is to buy some alcohol. So many choices, yet so little money. This place has a nice range of brandy, vodka, and wine. Personally, I'm not a fan of most red wines because they give me a migraine. As for the brandy and vodka, however, I was spoiled for choice. After a lengthy discussion with Irina about which alcohol I should buy, I settled for this bottle of premium vodka that has a cool silver coin at the bottom.
Cheers.
I also forgot to film myself buying this big bottle of kvass, which is a traditional beverage commonly made from rye bread. It's a non-alcoholic drink that essentially tastes like stout. It's not exactly sweet, nor is it exactly bitter, but there is one thing for sure: it is extremely refreshing to drink. So that brings us to the end of another video. Irina is an awesome person, and be sure to send her some love by visiting Mozaika if you're ever in South Australia. Now, I'll be honest, while editing this video, there were plenty of times that I cringed at the footage. Not at Irina, but at myself. The camera work is atrocious, and there were plenty of times where I could barely form a coherent sentence while speaking. I think I was just really off my game when I was filming this video, and I apologize. But looking back, at least I'm aware of this, and well, I'll do better next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. If you'd like to support my channel, please leave a comment, like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell to be notified of new videos when uploaded. It would really mean a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
One more chance. Worry and honey, give it one more chance. Worry and honey, give it one more chance. Worry and honey, give it one more chance.